Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Dragomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We are going to be doing some interesting stuff. So, we're going to try a full Dark Elves team so I can get on the board. But we're going to start it with full Dark Elves team. What would that look like? This account. What would that look like? I mean, Paragon would be involved, you know. Maybe Delver. The real issue with that rule is the fact that I don't have any... I don't have any Dark Elf burners. Or even a Zavia. Zavia would go a long way towards doing this. Or like multiple Cold Hearts, but then you'd need the Renegades set up. And I don't have multiple Cold Hearts built. So... yeah, this is gonna be kind of awkward. I'm gonna do this a couple times because I need to get into that tournament. Like, the only real hope we have here is to poison it to death. Is that it? It's not gonna make it past Spider 10, right? I'm not delusional. Unless I can find something else. Like, first I'd have to increase that. So that would have to be the spider tank. Unless I can make it go in the upper ones, but then we don't have much in the way of turn meter control. Do we? Stage 12 is probably the best we can do in terms of this team comp, and even then I'm highly dubious this will work. I'm just trying to see how this would even function. How would this even... See, that's the issue. I don't have any revivers for that. We have to keep Coldheart alive or this run is doomed. I don't see built enough cold hearts to do it. Yeah, we failed. Can I do it with Spider 11? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Spider 10 is the limit with that, but we'll see. Can we beat Spider 11? That's the real question. I don't think we can do it. Or can we? Nah, we can't. We can't do anything above Spider 10. Spider 10 is the hard cap for me right now because I just don't have enough Dark Elves of the right variety to build it out. But Spider 20, we can do it, but we're not doing it with... We're not doing it with the thing. We're doing it with the other thing and for a very specific reason. See, I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose because I knew he was going to go for that puke specifically. And all of those burns keep this main spider toasting for a long time. And by keeping the main spider toasting for that period of time, you take a giant chunk out of his health. Generally, you want them to attack Vogoth first to get the increased healing. There's a reason I'm going for this. Because I know it's possible to make the ACOT's damage go so high that the spider simply can't cope. So, I tried some Doom Tower Hard. That went badly. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to oscillate between spiders 10 and spider 20. And we're just going to oscillate back and forth. That's my plan, right? Because my spider, like, my dark elves, which I do have, can take on spider 10. But Spider 20, I have to do with my other chosen squad. Because only my chosen squad can really gnarl that up. What other high elf? Let's filter. What high elves do? I mean, not high elves, dark elves do we have? So we have a Captain Tamilla, but I've never built her out. I don't think. Unless she's permanently vaulted, which there was a decent chance that my Captain Tamilla was permanently vaulted. That's what I'm going to say about that. And I was right. Oh, I was correct. And I was right. But yeah. In order for me to get any advantage in this tournament, yeah, Spider 10 is the best I can do. I literally inspected and no. No, because past Spider 10, this team has severe issues. But that does not mean that I don't have the Spider 20 team. And it also doesn't mean that I'm not going to oscillate back and forth. It just means the two teams can do two entirely different things. Because yes, I can do Spider 20. Can I do it with elves? No way in hell. I don't have the type of elves you really need to do that. I would need something like a Zavia to make it work. And we can get that advanced quest, not bead. 21, yeah, that's what I figured. I figured I would move up just by doing that. Because not many people, like there's a number of people that can take Spider 20. Especially in my station. But to take Spider 20 or something like that with an elf squad is almost unheard of. Because unless you have a multi-cold heart setup, like like it could happen, but I'd have to build multiple cold hearts, and I don't have the resources right now to do that. I have to build a multi-cold heart team. Quite literally. In order to make that work. But I can kill it with this setup. It's not 100%, but it's consistent enough to be worth it. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. That's why I wait until he sneezes. And then after he sneezes, then we get into burning him. Here is the perfect moment to get the burns up. Because that's where can't escape it. Keeps the burns up constantly. See? That's how you want it. That's how the team works. Get the burns in. Get our provoke. Get more burns. Because we're trying to keep the burns on the main spider as much as possible. Because I'm almost certain the amount of damage could be a mortal blow. This next one could do it. Depends if we can get this burn off. And you're like, why the burn? What'd I tell you? That's why it works. It works because we have an AoE burn that won't get instantly targeted. That's why. That is why, and that's why I can do it. This other one would require enemy max HP smacks. That's what it requires instead. So it's less reliable. Especially the higher you go up. So yes. Because I actually do not have many high elves. I mean, not high elves, dark elves built out. I don't. So that's why, ultimately. Because I would need to have... At least we can wipe out the spider link straight away. Because that's going to keep this in check. The thing is, the main skill that smacks this boss is the max HP followed by the Vizier. And a bit of the Kale damage. But yeah, it's mainly that. That's the main thing that smacks it. And then we go back to Spider 20. And then we swap the team out again. Now, while I would normally put Drex in here, the reason that I put all of that protection is that those two can live long enough to serve their job. That is ultimately why I did it. Rian the Conjurer, eh? Yeah, I'm creeping up on that, champ. How'd I knew that was going to happen? That's how you want to time it. You want to time it with when it's going to puke. I knew I was going to do that. And then the burns wear off, right? And then the second the burns wear off, we reapply them. See? Though I may have already messed it up. Well, we're screwed. That's why I said it doesn't have a 100% success rate. I make one false move, and we're toast. Let's try it on auto. But yeah, if you're wondering where all those heals, it's very simple. Is to keep the whole thing moving. And to prevent your team from wiping. At least that's the intention. At least she keeps up that block damage. She knows to do that. Yeah, get the pyroclasm up. The main purpose of Vogoth is if they get to focus him, it won't be as catastrophic. If we keep the burns up. Okay, is this the cycle that does it? Okay. I figured it was manual only. Pretty much. I figured. But it's fine. Because you gotta manage the burns. I knew I was gonna do that. That's why I did not even bother for it, because I knew. I knew it. I knew it. But yeah, you get the idea. So basically what you want in this team comp is 2 back-to-back major sick burns. That's what you want. That's how this team comp works. That is how it works, right? Because the main objective is to have these 2 sessions of incineration, right? And the 2 sessions eat the boss alive. Quite literally eat the boss alive. That's how you do it. Well, that's at least how this comp works, anyway. You see, the Vogoth absorbs it, and then it tries to go for that. And sometimes it runs into the quick parry. Then she goes into that to try to absorb any of that other stuff. And then he goes for that. Get them heals. burns. And then he tries to escape the burn. And then he confronts more burns. And from there, he gets wiped out. Like that. And that does some major work. And yeah, that's pretty much how this tournament goes. Pretty much.